Yo guys, what's going on? So it's 12:25 and we just set the alarm for 5 in the morning. So see you guys in the morning. See you guys at 5 or 5:30. About that time. Alright guys. Good morning guys, what's going on? So it's 5:40 and we're getting ready to head to the beach. So just want to let you guys know, set the alarm, we're up. You just gotta get up, guys. Just get up. You just gotta get up. That's all you need to do. That's the main hurdle you need to jump over if you're trying to get up early, trying to start a morning routine. Talk to you guys at the beach. Yo guys, what's going on? So we made it down to the beach. It is still pretty dark out, as you can see. It is 6:20 a.m. But we stopped, got the coffee, guys. Coffee is essential. Caffeine is essential to getting into this routine. I mean, you guys saw how tired I looked in that last video and how raspy and crappy my voice sounded. Get a little bit of caffeine in you. I mean, I've only drank like 5 sips out of this, but I'm already feeling more awake. And we're gonna listen to a couple motivational podcasts and a couple stuff from, Grant Cardone, Warren Buffett, those type of successful entrepreneurs, successful people. So we're gonna do that, and then I'll be back with our daily motivation and what you guys need to do if you guys want to get on this train, get on this success train, join this journey. Alright guys, I'm going to finish this coffee, watch that video, watch that podcast, and then I'll be back when the sun comes up and we will go over our daily motivation. Good morning! We are back. We are more awake, as you can see. We are done pretty much with the coffee. Caffeine is flowing. The energy is flowing. It is 7:05 and we are live. So, this morning, we are going to talk about accountability and being able to hold yourself accountable for the things that you do. And I think there's a lot of people who are told, don't blame yourself, don't be too hard on yourself. And honestly, at the end of the day, you're either strong or you're going to be weak. You shouldn't feel weak by blaming yourself and taking accountability for the things that go wrong in your life. Because when you look at the big picture, a lot of the things that go wrong do come back to yourself. And you need to look at things in that way. If you're at a job that you absolutely hate, a lot of people are quick to sit there and complain, point the finger at the boss, point the finger at the company, and say, well, they don't pay me enough, and that's why I live paycheck to paycheck. That's why I can barely afford my groceries. That's why I have to budget myself all the time on every little thing that I buy. When in reality, if you look at the big picture, it's not the boss's fault. It is not the company's fault that they pay you not enough. It's your own fault for not going out and trying to find something that's better, something that pays more, because it is out there. There are jobs, there are millions of jobs, there are millions of avenues that you can make money. But are you actually willing to step back and take accountability for your situation in life? Or do you want to just make it easier on yourself and just continue to point your finger? Because when you point your finger at every little thing, you're not getting anywhere. You might feel satisfied because you're temporarily putting your problems onto someone else, but it's not fixing your problems. I've never heard of anyone getting out of a bad situation because they sit there and blame everybody else but themselves. I've had shitty jobs. I got fired from 2 of them and had no job for a little bit. And yet, I'm not going to sit here and say, my situation was anywhere near anybody else's who's in a financial, gridlock right now. I didn't have any kids that I had to support. I didn't have any of that. I just had, minor bills like a car payment, insurance, and stuff like that. But it's still the same concept. It's still the same mindset behind everything. I got tired of working shitty jobs. I got tired of working for just a base hourly pay and wasting my time for crap, for garbage pay. I'm getting to the point where I'm tired of trading my time for money. I'm just tired of it, and it's time to change that. So that's kind of why I created this channel to begin with, is to show that if you're not satisfied with what you're doing, if you want to change, you absolutely can. And that's why I started this channel from scratch, because I want to show you guys that it is possible to break out of that corporate setting that everybody thinks you have to follow. You go to school and you're taught you need to go to school, you have to get a degree and go work for a company, and you'll climb your way up, you'll work your way up, get in with a good company. That does work for some people. That might be what makes some people happy. But if that is not what makes you happy, then why are you doing it? A lot of people do it because it's what they were told, not because it's what makes them happy. And it goes back to taking accountability. If you're in that situation and you're doing it solely based on the fact that someone told you that's what you should do, but you're absolutely miserable doing it, you need to take accountability and say, well, it's not that person's fault for telling me to do this. It's my fault for listening and not having enough confidence to pursue what truly makes me happy. That's what it comes down to. It all comes back to accountability. At the end of the day, every situation that, I face that might go wrong, I think to myself, what could I have done, or what can I do to fix this? What can I do to get out of this situation? Because sitting there and blaming somebody else, that person I'm blaming is not going to come and fix it. I'm the only one that can fix it. I'm the only one that has the true 100% power to fix what I don't like. So if there's things in your life you don't like, there's things in your life you want to change, you need to take a step back and think, what am I doing right now to get myself out of this situation, to get myself in a situation that's going to make me more happy, to get myself into doing something that I truly love, not something that I'm doing just because I was told by my 5th grade social studies teacher that that's the way that life's supposed to be and that's the way that life works. There's no rubric, there's no guideline to how you're supposed to live through life. You have one trip around this thing called life. You'd be foolish to listen to anybody else at the end of the day but yourself. Take accountability for the things that go wrong. There are certain things that you have no control over. But at the end of the day, are you going to let those things completely derail you from your goals, from your vision? Or are you going to learn from that, keep pushing, because the vision you believe in is more powerful than any negative crap that comes towards you? And when you start taking accountability and stop blaming everybody else, stop blaming your boss, stop blaming the government, stop blaming your family, stop blaming your girlfriend, your spouse, whoever it is, stop blaming everybody else but yourself. Nobody's perfect. I'm not perfect. You're not perfect. We humans mess up every single day. There are things that go wrong. There are things you're going to fail at. It's up to you whether you're going to let your failures determine your destiny, or you're going to learn from them and use them as leverage to get farther, to smash those goals, to get to the spot in life that you think about every single day, the spot that you want to be at. And that spot's different for everybody. It's the spot that makes you happy. And do it because it makes you happy. Don't do it because it makes your dad, your mom, your grandma, grandpa, or whoever else happy. You need to solely do it based on the fact that it's what pleases you. And to get to that point, you need to take accountability. And the second you can do that, the second you can get the wheels moving and just take off and keep going. Because it's a lot quicker to get over an issue when you take a step back and say, okay, this went wrong. It's my fault. This is what I could have done better. And in the future, if this problem comes at me again, I'm going to do it better because I'm in control. Rather than sitting there and trying to find like that one person who you can like guiltify for the problem. If you just take your own accountability for it, you can get past it and keep on going. So accountability, I think, is one of the key things that you need to take in. And it's not bad. It's not bad to blame yourself. Don't let people, don't feel bad for yourself. Like, just, it's not your fault. People like that want to tell you that, they think they're encouraging you, but it's really not. They're just boosting your belief that if something's wrong, it's not your fault, it's someone else's. When at the end of the day, most of the time, hate to tell you guys who don't believe it, but 9 times out of 10, it either directly or indirectly is going to come back to you. When you can realize that, that's when you can really turn on the afterburners and take off and just start hurdling over stuff that gets thrown at you when you start taking the accountability for it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope it resonated with some of you guys. Accountability. If you can just start fitting that into your day and taking a step back when things go wrong and saying, what could I have done to make this better versus what could someone else have done to make this better, I think it'll help you guys out a lot. It definitely has helped me out a lot because I used to, point the finger, play the blame game. But the sooner in life you can realize that's not how it works, the faster and better it's going to be. I hope you guys enjoyed. Like, subscribe, share. Hope you guys have an awesome day. Keep on pushing, keep on grinding, believe in yourself. I believe in you guys, every single one of you guys out there. You need to believe in yourself just as much as others that support you believe in you. Have a great day, guys.